I've finished 75-day medium. Finally, I mean, it took me 75 bloody days, but I finally finished 75-day medium. How many times do I want to say it just so I believe it myself? I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I finished it way over a week ago. However, there's been some things going on with my work, some things going on just in my life in general, and if I'm honest, I needed a bit of a rest. I needed a rest from bloody steps, that's for sure. And I tell you now, I have not been hitting the 10k steps like I thought I would since that challenge is over. But first, I did actually film the last few days of the challenge, so I'll insert that footage now. I had the best intentions of filming my workout that I just did at the gym, but this is the only clip I got. So unfortunately that's all I've got for today. I was meant to do a really good vlog of it, but I honestly just forgot, and I sometimes find the gym overwhelming. Over this past like almost 75 days, I've always enjoyed the gym. I've really built up muscle now. I can kind of see a difference a little bit. When I really have good weeks and properly do proper workouts, I can really like see a bit more definition, see results. It's really upped my confidence in the gym as well. However, for the whole time I've been in the men's area twice. However, it's obviously not the men's area. Women can go in there. It's not called the men's area, but it feels like the men's area. From this experience, I'm rambling now, but from this experience, what I've kind of learned is I want to kind of explore the gym a bit more. Like, I only went in the pool and spa area of the gym last week, and I'm like at the end of my challenge, which is just ridiculous, but that's because Brad's finally joined the gym. Sorry. Anyway, I'm going to tidy the house. Me, Brad, Chloe and Connor are going on a really wholesome, nice walk tomorrow, so I'll film that, and I think we're taking a little picnic as well, so I'll show you what we take, because I've really upped my protein and I've been being quite good. Okay, so I've cleaned the house. It's looking so much better, and I've had a bath and a little bit of self-care, done my skincare. That's one thing I'm gonna keep at, is the little self-care nights, because they honestly do make me feel so much better. I mean, there's a lot that I'm gonna keep on. I'll talk about it more kind of at the end of the video. I'm gonna do a whole 75-day medium roundup. Also, sorry about the washing machine. It just likes to play up. It's got attitude. It screams and shouts all the time, but she needs to do her job and wash my clothes, so ignore her. Anyway, I thought I would show you my picnic for tomorrow, my dinner. But first, look at this new lamp we've got. Hello, why aren't you... Oh my god, there's a lot going on right now. It's like a globe. I picked this colour tonight. Oh, there we go. Gorgeous. Gonna make some sandwiches now. So, for Brad, normal ciabatta. For me, gluten-free tiger roll. Got some sausage rolls for Brad as well. Got some mortadella ham and slices of mozzarella. Got some pepperonis because these are a good source of protein and I love a pepperoni. Got some grapes because that is a good little snack. Let me try one. I should really wash these, but fuck it. I'll give these 7 out of 10, could be crunchier. Some smoked paprika and chili veggie straws. I love this brand. I've not tried these ones before. So I just made the picnic. It's actually a bit of a rubbish picnic really, isn't it? I've not really been that creative and it's not even that healthy, but let's just pretend that's the cheat meal for tomorrow. Here's my meal for tonight. I've got leftover mash, loads of leftover of this salad that I made, which is the nutritionist, Emily English, on Instagram. She does amazing recipes. That was from that. And then I've got gluten-free breaded fish as well. I usually don't eat like breaded fish and stuff. That's not really been part of my diet for a while, but Brad really fancied it the other day. And then tonight I just could not be bothered to cook and actually didn't have much in. So we've had a little combination, tried to make it as healthy as possible. Not really that healthy, but it's fine. It's a Saturday. I'll let myself live. Then I'm gonna have this chocolate protein rice for pudding. These are new. I had the, was it the vanilla one the other day or was it salted caramel? Can't remember, but it was nice. And I've got the chocolate one today. Good morning. Oh, I haven't turned my light off. Let me do that. Okay, that's turned off. I don't know why, that was distracting me. But I have done a little Pilates class on the Shreddy app. You would have seen that already. Made myself an iced coffee. Sorry week. It's kind of delicious, but very weak. Very weak. For saying I normally have Americanos, I think I forgot how to make iced coffees. So I've had that, but I've realised the time now and it's getting close to when we have to leave because we're going to travel to Hebden Bridge, which is halfway kind of between Manchester and Leeds because Chloe and Connor live in Leeds. So travelling there, that will take us about 40 minutes to an hour. So I do need to kind of hurry up now. I was going to show the process of making my protein porridge, but I genuinely need to like rush and get it all together. But what I put in is vanilla protein powder, maca powder, gluten-free oats, milk, frozen strawberries, white chocolate chips, a few mixed nuts. But yeah, I've finally finished. I think the last thing I showed was me on the walk. You've obviously just seen it. I've not, because that for me was like over a week ago. So I actually have no idea what's going on. It's actually beautiful weather in the UK now. If I was to start the challenge again, I would start it now. So the clocks have gone forward. Is it forward, spring, forward, fall back? Yes, spring forward. So the clocks have gone forward, which means the evenings are lighter, it's getting a little bit sunnier. The walks would have just hit different. They would have just been so much better if I had done it at this time of year. So for future reference, do it in summertime, spring, summertime, maybe springtime, because it's nice and fresh still outside and it's not overwhelmingly hot. Not that it gets overwhelmingly hot in the UK anyway, but that's my first tip. Just finding my phone just to remind myself of what every step was. So 10,000 steps a day, 5 workouts a week. Now, I did do 10,000 steps a day most days. Most days. However, I let myself off a few days because, number one, it was getting a bit ridiculous. I was walking around my living room to make up the steps when I was on like 9,000, and that's just not necessary really. Like, what am I achieving other than annoying my boyfriend by doing that? Not a lot. So there were some days where I finished maybe on 8,000, some days where I finished on 9,000. My God, I got out and about walking. I've learned I can walk to the gym and back. That doesn't take long at all. I do that every time now. That's a really good habit I've picked up. And to be honest, like I said before, I would be way more keen to be out and about walking now. The weather is beautiful, blue skies. I can take pictures of the sky like I love doing. So yeah, however, I will give myself that I did it because there was weekends and other times where, say on a Wednesday, randomly did 20,000, weekends randomly did 25,000. Like, I seem to always make the right number by the end of the week. So I definitely did 75,000 steps. Is that 75 times 10,000? Yeah. I've got an A level in maths, that's embarrassing. The next one was 7 to 8 hours of sleep every day. I managed 7 most days. I really wanted to do 8. It's just so tough when you go to work at 5 o'clock in the morning, especially. It would be hard now that it's lighter in the evenings. But that's on me, that's on my job. I definitely get 7. I really wanted 8. Some days I got 8. It was rare. That one was, I don't want to say it was a fail. It's just I didn't do as well as I'd hoped with that one. 2 litres of water every day. Now, I manage this by having hot waters at work. People at work either love it or hate it. They're either a hot water girly or a hot water hater. Also, it's mainly male at my work, so I mean the boys included too. Anyway, I forgot to talk about the gym. I did 5 workouts a week, some of which were just like going on a run. Sometimes I just did kind of 12, 3:30 on the treadmill. Most of the time I did the Shreddy app. Now, last year there was a offer on for, I think it was £40 for the year. So I had the app, I thought I might as well use it. I did the Busy Girl program. I completed the program. How annoying. I've tried to film a Shreddy video so many times, and the time that I don't film it, I complete it. Now, did it change my life? No. Did it get me into a good routine? Yes. Was it helpful when I went to the gym and didn't know what to do? Yes. I didn't really have to plan my week because it plans your week for you. Were my results like Grace Beverley's? No. So I'm a bit like, I do really like the app for the fact that I'm lazy and can't be bothered to plan a workout. But if you can plan a workout, don't bother. I don't really use it for the food aspect or anything like that. I literally just use it for the workout element. So yeah, I mean, I'm doing the wedding plan now. Am I engaged? No. But Brad, I'm only joking. But she does come up with like good ideas and good plans, so I like it. Am I going to buy it again if it's full price? I can't decide, so I'll leave you on that. Take vitamins every day. Done this. That is now part of my routine. I take vitamin D, B, magnesium. I need to buy more magnesium actually. Any more vitamins people recommend, let me know. One self-care night a week. This one I was pretty bad at. I mean, one thing I can say is I've got really good at my skincare. My skincare routine at the minute is, I don't miss it any day. So I suppose that counts as self-care, whereas I can't quite say what I did to really, you know, push the boat out on self-care. 30 minutes of reading a day. I pretty much managed this. I read quite a few books. Let's see what books I read, because it'll be on my Goodreads. I read Crown of Midnight, the Throne of Glass second book. I read Onyx Storm, the third book by Rebecca Yarros. I read Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow, and the I've got it right in front of me. I'll show you. And The Vanishing Half. So they're the books I've read. That one has a scratch card in it because I need to remember to see if I've won. I could actually have like thousands of pounds right now, but I just don't understand I just don't understand the scratch card. Maybe I need to show my dad. What was the next thing? Eat clean, whole foods, less sugar. This is one I struggled with. Now, I ate clean majority of the time. However, there was a few times where I had treats, there was a few times where we went out for meals. I definitely could have ate better, but as a whole, I ate a lot of good food. I did a few TikToks of some meals that I made along the way, so if you want to follow me now, my username's here. I'll pop a few on screen, but some delicious ones. If you need some inspo, I love the nutritionist. Big fan of her. Big fan of Ottolenghi recipes. And to be honest, big fan of TikTok. You can never go wrong with finding some healthy meals on TikTok. One thing I will say is that I've done really well is upped my protein. That I'm definitely getting a lot more protein in. Alcohol on only very special occasions. Now this is one that was just ridiculous for me. There was a lot of special occasions going on in this particular time frame, such as Brad's birthday, my friend Harriet's birthday, Dan's 30th. He was 30 in November, his trip was booked in January. Like my sister's baby shower where we had a few drinks, then my sister's 30th. Like, honestly, there was just special occasion after special occasion after special occasion, and legitimately most of them were special occasions. Like, if I, again, I know I'm saying it again, but if I was to start this now, I think it would be different for me because I don't have really any special occasions coming up apart from 2 weddings. But you've got to kind of balance, like, 75-day medium, have a life, be a skinny queen, have a life, like, and most of the time have a life came out on top. Slight trigger-ish warning if you care. Is I've definitely lost weight. I've lost half a stone, which is all right. Not, I thought it would be more in 75 days. I'm not gonna lie. However, and I know people, that this is what people have been saying to me, and do I believe it? I don't know. Which is, when you're building muscle, that obviously does weigh. They do weigh more. Muscle weighs more. So I'm gonna factor that in. I'm gonna give myself a little bit of room there. Whilst I think 75-day medium is a good thing, and this leads me on to my roundup now because I've been yapping. Whilst I do think it is a really good challenge and it's good to keep you motivated because there's an end goal in sight, there's rules that you have to stick to, and it's manageable, it is. There's elements of it that I also don't like it's very restrictive, like you have to then live your life around a challenge a little bit, because sometimes I'd be panicking like, oh my god, I'm not going my steps in. And yeah, so 5 workouts a week I think was too much for me as well. God knows if I did 75-day hard, blimey. At least I wouldn't have drank them. Maybe I should have done that one. But yeah, I would consider doing it again, but I'd maybe do a 75-day summer. Now maybe I could do that next year because I've finished. Oh, could I do this year? I could maybe start it next month and do like a new challenge. But yeah, this is my 75-day medium closing statement. God, I sound like I'm at work then. I don't really have much else to say on it, to be honest. It was a good challenge. Try it if you want. Tell me how you think, what you think of it if you do it. But also let yourself off if you need a rest day. You know what I mean? It's not the end of the world. That's what I like to tell myself anyway. Alright, thank you so much for watching. Sorry about the little break in the videos, but I will be back next week, I'm pretty sure, because I think I have some clothes on the way. Alright, and hopefully a nephew, but next time I see you. Okay.